Hello and welcome to Arkiteasy. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can create this roof like it's done on this open courtyard pavilion in Denmark designed by Squareone, and you will learn how you can use the advantage, the power of reference planes to be able to create a proper surface and then how you can create roof out of it. Let's move to Revit and let's see how we can make it. And let's take a look at our project, at actually what we are going to do. So first of all, what I'm gonna do, we'll just scroll down and then here I will zoom in so we can see how this plan look like. And that's exactly something I would like to make. So you see this first square here, this first circle, sorry, is 8.6 meters. Then we have 2.3 up and 6.1 down. So let's create the plan of it. I will open level 2. Let's go to annotate, detail line and pick this Arkiteasy line. So what I said, the first one is, if you remember, 8.6 meters. So let's create a circle, which is 4.3 meters in radius. Then we have 2.3 meters here and we have 6.1 meters in this direction. And then it means that this upper circle goes from this end till this one, which means that if I just create line from here to here and take its midpoint, I will be able to create this circle. So let's make that line from here to here and then let's make this circle. Then I can delete this line and I'm gonna make this to be 2.3 meters as well. And let's take a look at the plan and you see that right now, let's say that this starts from this 2.3 meters and goes till this middle part. So I'm gonna create the line and then I'm gonna take the midpoint of that line. So the same process, DL from midpoint here to add point here and then take circle from midpoint. So this is what I have done. So this is how it looked like. And this is our plan. And as you can see from the section, what we have is that we have a lower height here where we have the thinner roof and we have the higher part there. So translated to this picture, I have to zoom in a little bit. It means that, let's say, we are going to have one value for a height here and then the other one for a value here. And that's something we need to do in Revit. So first of all, what I'm gonna do will be to create reference planes. And I'm going to make the first one here. I'm gonna name this one as null one low. Then I'm gonna make one at the middle of this middle circle and I'm gonna name this as O2 middle, and then the third one is going to be here at the end and this one is going to be O3 high. And we have it. So we cannot use the roof by footprint. What we have to do is to go here to the Messingen site and we need to create in place mesh. And I will first of all take this arc 3-point and I'm gonna make it from here to here and then to the middle. And I'm gonna repeat the process for all 3 circles. And when I go to 3D, you see, we see those circles, but we cannot see the height for this middle part. And that's why I created those reference planes. So what I'm gonna do will be to go here to the model and then I'm gonna set work plane. And the first work plane is going to be null one low. And I'm gonna make, let's say, the height of 1 meter. Then I'm gonna repeat the process and I'm gonna take the middle part and I'm gonna make something which is 2 meters height. And let's repeat the process for the third one, the height one, and here at the middle, and let's make it to be 3 meters long. And by the way, this middle part, I don't need to be model line, so I'm gonna select it, convert to the reference line, and I'm gonna do the same for those 3. So now when I have this, I will go again, start at radius arc, and then I'm gonna turn on 3D snapping. So I will start from this point to this point, and I'm gonna end it up here. So I got this third side, and now the process is so simple. So I need to select, let's say, those two curves, create surface, select those two, then just go here to create form actually, and the Revit made, you see, those surfaces. Let's go to the shaded. You see that we have the surface. You see how it looks like it's precisely modeled, and I can simply go here, finish mesh. Let's go to the roof, roof by face, create roof, just select the face, create roof, and we are almost done. So what I can do next is just let's just open our site plan. We don't need our meshes to be visible anymore. Select those two roofs, go here to the mirror peak axis and mirror it like this. So we got this roof. And if I just take one more detail here, we can select also our roofs, and instead of plumb cut, we can just make 2 plumb cut and have it sharper here. So basically that's it. And I think it's pretty clear to you. Anyway, if you have any questions about this, just feel free to write in the comments. And if you would like to level up your roof modeling skills in Revit, don't miss our roof playlist.